British High Court kicks against IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu's illegal rendition to Nigeria lawyer. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Kanu had approached the court to challenge the United Kingdom government for not defending him despite being a citizen against the Nigerian government. The British High Court made an unconventional ruling in a significant human rights case centered on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a British national and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Kanu has approached the court to challenge the United Kingdom's government for not defending him despite being a citizen against the Nigerian government. His legal team, led by John Halford, head of Public Law and Human Rights Ombudsman (LLP), has said that in June 2021, Kanu was abducted from the airport in Nairobi, Kenya, by Nigerian security services and was detained and tortured for around 10 days in Kenya. He was then flown blindfolded and on a private plane to Nigeria. In a statement on Thursday, Aloy Ejimakor, special counsel to Kanu and IPOB, fed through the UK High Court. Though the UK High Court frowned at his rendition in Nigeria, it is however ruled that the Foreign Secretary did not have to reach the same conclusion. He said the court also highlighted extracts from the opinion of the United Nations Working Group in Arbitrary Detention and the Nigerian court, which unanimously found that Kanu was subject to extraordinary rendition and which called for his release. The Working Group on Arbitrary Detention is the United Nations Commission on Human Rights (UNCHR). The group comprises scholars and experts who specialize in human rights issues and related laws. In its report on July 20, 2022, the UN group described Kanu's repatriation from Kenya in June 2021 as illegal, unlawful, unconstitutional extradition. It also called for the immediate release of the IPOB leader and compensation by the Nigerian and Kenyan government for the way it was treated. In the documents, the body also indicted both Nigeria and Kenya for Kanu's abduction and rendition. Despite the call by the UN Working Group, the Nigerian government has however failed to release the IPOB leader. Ejimakor said, whilst Mr. Justice Swift noted the findings of the United Working Group on Arbitrary Detention and the two separate rulings from Nigeria's High Court and Court of Appeal, that Mr. Kanu has been extraordinarily rendered by Nigerian security forces, and observed himself that Mr. Kanu has been subject to rendition. He went on to hold that the Foreign Secretary was legally entitled to make no decision on whatever this is case or not. Ombudsman LLP, the legal team acting for Mr. Kanu's family, described the ruling as extremely difficult to reconcile with long-standing legal precedent and principle underpinning it. Mr. Kanu's case was heard over 4 months ago on 15th November 2022. In today's judgment, Mr. Justice Swift noted the evidence of serious warnings having been committed against Mr. Kanu, including that in 2017, the Nigerian state had attempted to kill Mr. Kanu, for which a Nigerian High Court awarded the compensation and ordered an apology, That the Nigerian authorities captured Kanu in 2021 whilst he was in Kenya and subjected him to inhumane and degrading treatment, and crucially that he was subjected to rendition. However, despite clearly recognizing the gravity of the wrongs committed against Mr. Kanu, the court disappointingly held that Mr. Kanu has no legitimate expectation from the British government should reach a firm view for itself on what had occurred or its seriousness. This is particularly surprising given that the court itself reached the view that Mr. Kanu has been rendered on the basis of evidence before it. The court's judgment is unsatisfactory not just for Mr. Kanu, but any British national who find themselves subject to a serious violation of their rights while abroad. It effectively enables the Foreign Secretary to prevaricate indefinitely in the face of such a violation, and consequently limits the steps the British authorities should take to assist a British national, even in circumstances where there is unequivocal evidence of that violation. The Kanu's family has appealed against the judgment, reflecting on the judgment. Kingsley Kano, who brought the lawsuit, said the UK High Court has now joined the Nigerian High Court and Court of Appeal and the United Nations in recognizing correctly that my brother was subject to extraordinary rendition. That is something of importance, but I find it very disappointing that in spite of this, the High Court has held that the British authorities are not required to reach a decisive view on its rendition and can refuse to confront the mass of evidence of what is occurred. Until the British authorities reach such a view, it is impossible for them to properly consider what steps should be taken to assist my brother. Kano's family is represented by John Halford and Sharon Micah of Bindmans LLP, together with Charlotte Keroy of Case of Blackstone Chambers and Tayana Itwell of Doughty Street Chambers. Ms. Sharon Maker said today that despite taking 4 months to decide this case, the High Court is reconciled with long-standing legal precedent and the principle underpinning it, which is that British citizens abused abroad are entitled to expect decisiveness and protection from the British government rather than years of hand-wringing procrastination. Do you know that this is just opening my eyes to say, wait, Kano is a UK citizen. Why is he not enjoying the rights of a UK citizen? And him not enjoying the rights of a UK citizen could actually stand against the UK itself. I just say, wait. I want to tell you, okay, some people that place hype about the 10 deadliest, same people that place hype about the 10 deadliest terrorist organization, fake news, no, they tire on her. Holy, okay, let them go to Abuja to meet Buhari or Jibril of Sudan. When they deceived Ojukwu into joining ABGA, they celebrated it as if anything will come out of it. Today it is LP. Igbos, when will you people know that Nigeria is not for you? So after the defeat of P2B, you have suddenly remembered Obi, God is wonderful. Okay, you have suddenly remembered Biafra. What is the meaning of kicks? British is another version of Nigeria. If it's USA, it would have been better. My dear me, like I said, it just occurred to me. The UK, not them now, not be the British people. Not be the British people. It is the British people. These people, not them. You get? But this thing can actually be used against them, sha. They remember Kano after Obi was defeated. They are coming back gradually to default settings. Okay. When you kick a ball, it rolls and keeps on rolling and even continue to roll. Can anything good come out of England? This is a country that killed 5 million innocent Igbo people in 1967. That particular 1967 wound has remained unhealed in so many hearts of Nigerians, both Igbos and non-Igbos. Alright, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.